Once upon a time, we had a slappy Halloween and got lost in space. I'll make sense of all that in this week's Monster News. First up, Quentin Tarantino has set Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio to star in his new film, and the filmmaker has released his title. Tarantino's 9th film will be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it will be released on August 9th, 2019, worldwide. Tarantino describes the film as a story set in Los Angeles in 1969, at the height of hippie Hollywood. The two lead characters are Rick Dalton, a former star of a Western TV series, and his longtime stunt double, Cliff Booth. Both Dalton and Booth are trying to make their way into Hollywood that they don't recognize anymore, and Rick has a very famous neighbor, Sharon Tate. Jordan Peele's horror film Get Out has won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, 'cause duh, right? Like, it's almost better the second time you watch it. The other exciting part of this news is that Peele is the first African American to win the award. Congratulations, Jordan. We're very excited for the next one. The first full-length trailer for Netflix's Lost in Space is here. The new footage shows us the planet where the Robinson family finds themselves stranded, introduces us to Dr. Smith, played by Parker Posey, and features all sorts of scenes showing an entirely updated robot. It appears the new series won't stray too far from the initial premise of the original series, which itself was just a sci-fi twist on the Swiss Family Robinson. Lost in Space will be on Netflix on April 13th, 2018. Originally rumored to be titled Slappy's Revenge, the official title for Sony Pictures' forthcoming Goosebumps sequel has been released by creator himself, R.L. Stine. The real title? Slappy Halloween. It's a punny confirmation that we will see a return of the franchise villain Slappy, one of the meanest dummies you've met since high school. Elizabeth Banks is reuniting with James Gunn for an untitled horror movie. Gunn previously directed Banks in a 2006 film, Slither, and is the filmmaker behind the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. The H Collective is fully financing and producing the film, written by Brian and Mark Gunn. The logline is being kept in the dark for now. And in this week's edition of What Are They Remaking Now?, Jason Momoa will be soaring into the remake of The Crow, set to hit theaters in October of 2019. Like the original, the Sony reboot follows Eric Draven, a murder victim who returns from the dead, seeking vengeance on those who murdered him and his fiancée, with the help of a mystical bird. Caw-caw! Thank you so much for joining us for Monster News. I'm your host, Sheena Laird, and here is your Monster of the Week. Slappy Halloween.